Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever it may be for you. I hope you're having a great day and welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining me. I'm Zero One, in case you didn't know, but hey, you probably did since you're here. In any case, I'm back today and I'll probably continue to be back for the foreseeable future. Uh, Today we're going to do some old school Minecraft. We're going back to our stream world that surprisingly I haven't touched since October, so we'll see what we can do and see what we're up to and try to have some fun along the way. Next weekend I'll probably stream on Saturday and maybe late on Sunday, but I'm not too sure. Spring and I have some things that we want to take care of on Sunday. In case you didn't hear the announcement or see the announcement on Discord, Spring and I got engaged over this weekend, and so we're going to go to a bridal show on next Sunday. So that's our current plan. Unfortunately, it's early in the day and conflicts with the start of the stream, so I may stream late next Sunday, I may not. We'll figure it out and see what's going on. Let me check something. I think she just sent me a message. And she did, just a smiley face. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop on in the game. Hopefully everything is working properly. I've made some minor adjustments to my stream setup again, with the idea that this will work better. Okay, I think I was playing with this, trying to get it to work properly. And this is theoretically how it should be based, or look. The autoloader, that is. Basically, it checks to see if there's anything in there, compares that to the fullness of the actual cart. If the cart is full, then it goes on and launches it. And it compares what's in this barrel here, particular percentage of fullness in this barrel. And in theory, it should only actively trigger this when there's enough redstone up here. And as you can see, I'm currently in creative mode because I was messing about with this. But I'm going to get out of creative mode in a minute and get back to survival mode. But just want to test this. Yeah. See, this is supposed to keep that in place, preventing it from actually moving. But it's not. So I think that's a problem with this version of Minecraft, 1.21 and later. This is 1.21.11. And so it's not working quite the way I want it to. And we'll go down here and see how our little copper golem is doing. It appears to just be chilling right now. Alright, so it's just kind of chilling and doing its own little thing for the moment, and that is fine. Alright. Game mode. Survival. Let's take these bones upstairs. Same with the ender pearls. I have enough arrows, but you can never have too many arrows. And I'm going to keep pushing this until I am comfortable with what it has to offer. And I feel like I've completely forgotten how to play Minecraft. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like it's been forever. Uh-oh. Okay, why am I holding smooth stone there? Should be holding torches there. Let's put the ender pearls up top here. On with that. Keep the water. We don't need the minecart. We don't need the chest. Don't need the smooth stone slabs. Or the rail. Let's see if we can fish up some books. We'll spend a little time doing that. Then we'll try to figure out something else to do. Something else that I had worked on late last time we were here. Maybe that's why I had the smooth slate, or smooth stone. I built the stairs to go up top there. Yeah, still need to put the rest of the stairs in. I'd like to fish up some books. Don't know how likely that is to happen, but we're gonna try. And like I said, I feel like I forgot everything about Minecraft. I'm hitting the wrong buttons to try to open things and activate things, like the doors and even the fishing bit here. What I may end up doing during this stream is trying to put together some TNT and go to the Nether. Mainly to see if I can get some ancient debris and make some netherite if I can at some point. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the Nether at this point, other than to get some very basic materials. But there are things I do want to do and need. Or at least do want to get. Alright, a lily pad. Saw the bobber go down, and that salmon go down as well, so thought maybe the fishing mechanic kicked in. Nautilus shells. Why do I have nautilus shells? What are nautilus shells even used for? Of course, over the last few weeks, I've been playing Hightail, which, for lack of a better description, is basically a better Minecraft than Minecraft. At least in some respects. Obviously, it's not as fully fleshed out as Minecraft, but it does have some better ideas about how to do things. Looks better. Probably always will. Alright, let's go see about some gunpowder. But it's not fully done. It's not fully fleshed out yet. So it will probably get there eventually, but it's not quite there yet. No gunpowder down here at the moment. Silly creepers blowing up my land. We'll sit up here for a few minutes and see how much gunpowder we can accumulate on other things. Campfire crackles. It is oddly quiet considering I just came into the area. I would have expected something to have fallen and started to contribute to the collection downstairs. I think I heard something, but I'm not sure. Oh, just garbage in my house falling over. No big deal. Go take a look. Anybody here? Thought I made this higher than just one level. But in any case, nothing. Ah, that's why. Hang on. Let me get back down there. Come on, stop moving. Actually, I'd like to stay up there, thank you. There we go. And that was a creeper. Perfect. Almost as soon as I switch back over to normal, we started getting spawns. So that's good. And it did try to kill me, huh? That skeleton. I got an arrow right there. Bitch, a spider, skeleton. Could use some Enderman. Anything else? Don't particularly want to go home. Oh, hey! Hey, Quigs, how are you doing today? Don't particularly want to go back out to my base because it's dark out there, which means there's going to be a horde of zombies and creepers, typically, right down here at the bottom of the ladder. But yeah, I did see you streaming earlier, but I didn't pop in. Still tired from your long stream on Friday, or from something else? Yeah, but I would bet on it. I hope you're taking the time to just get some rest. Good. That's the more important part. That it was worth it, and that you did enjoy it, and you did have fun. And frankly, your VTuber looks great. You're absolutely welcome. I think I mentioned I considered it for a while, and I'm still kind of considering it. I actually have some VTuber software that I'm no good with at all. I don't understand it in the least. And so I don't know what I'm doing with it. So I have it and don't know what I'm doing and have zero idea about how to build a model or anything. Or what the software standards are or anything else regarding it. But it's something I kind of looked into and still kind of thinking about. I know you said it made you feel a lot better having it on screen rather than you. And I get that and I feel that, and that's exactly kind of the reason I'm thinking about it. I have this lovely light, this ring light and all, but if I could avoid being on camera, I think I probably would. And I know I could just delete my camera, period. But I feel that there needs to be some kind of connection between you and the viewer. And a VTuber is just as good as a face, really. Exactly. You can just be there, relaxed and comfortable. One less thing to think about with your stream. At least in some respects. Because then you have to worry about the software operating right and whether it's crashing or conflicting with something, but I think it's probably worth it. The bad part is that you don't get to put your merch out there inadvertently. That is a win. That is 100% successful and perfect. And it's going to keep going. I believe in you. I believe that your luck will hold. Not that it's even a luck issue. It's not a skill thing either. It's just perfection for you. 'Cause I believe. Alright. What else is just hanging out up there? Refusing to come on down. You got spiders, some zombies. Get down there. Alright, I'm hearing... Oh, everybody's hanging out up here. Alright, I guess I have to fix this right now. We're gonna go to creative to do this. Give me some slabs. Yeah, it has to be the lower slab, if I remember correctly. Move. I'm trying to fix this. Congratulations. Oh, for the engagement. Thank you very much. For a second, I'm like, what's going on? Nothing changed? But something has changed. Out of the way. See, if you guys hadn't spawned up here, you wouldn't be dying right now. Now, would you? But also, my stream anniversary on Twitch was, I think, this past week. So I was kind of thinking, is that what Biggs is referring to? Get off my roof. Off my roof. In truth, Spring and I more or less had agreed to get married years ago, so it was bound to happen at some point. It's just I hadn't formally asked her until now. Exactly. You are being difficult. Enjoy that plummet. You. Now, hopefully this will keep everybody from spawning in up top here. I may fast forward till tonight just to check. Once I get this filled in, of course. I hear a spider, and I'm guessing it's inside. But yeah, Spring is very much excited, though already kind of overwhelming herself with the wedding details. Her mind is going hyperactive, and it's kind of driving her nuts. But she's doing okay otherwise, really. It's just her sisters keep sending her various venues near us for us to consider, which is okay. And we picked up a book at the store yesterday that had a checklist for getting married, and she's going through the checklist and kind of panicking about that. But we have a very, very loose outline at the moment, someplace in local or a particular like a recreation place nearby, and possibly as an alternative, just doing the wedding and everything in our backyard, which would be super cheap. But her sister keep sending her all these venues and telling us to book now, 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 but we don't have money to book right now. I'll have some money next month, but we're still not even sure where we want to get married at this point. Okay, let's give this a couple minutes and we'll go up top and take a look. Yep, it is. And I get it. There's sometimes a backlog for months or years out, but I don't think we're trying to go that big and that epic. We're not going to rent a church. We're not going to get some grand banquet hall or anything at this point, or any particular place like, I don't know, like renting out a golf course pavilion or anything like that, but we're thinking about it. And if we decide to go kind of big, then we might go a little big, but yeah, exactly. At this point, we're looking at about 16 months out. So that can be okay. It can be a problem as well. We'll see. But right now, I don't think it's as big a problem as her sister is really kind of making it out to be. All right, I don't see anybody up here. There's a spider there. Yeah, it's probably the same here. One of the dates we're considering is, if I remember correctly, a Friday. Which, while still a weekend day technically, it's still weekday at the same time, so we're considering it. But this nearby recreation area is actually isn't too expensive. Although the big thing with them is that the base package that they have listed on their website only lists access to their party location for an hour, but it gives you free access to the rest of the recreation center, and that might work. But you're gonna book some flights? Where to? Where are you going? But it's they may allow more customized and more lengthy. Come on down. Uh, they may allow more customized lengths of time for it. Perfect. Hey, I wouldn't be opposed to having you here. When we get things a little more settled down in terms of planning and everything, we might send out a few invitations to our good friends online, especially you. But that's an awful long ways to come just for us. Heck, I'm not even sure my siblings, my older siblings, will actually come to the wedding, because it's an awful long ways for them too, even though they're here in the States. All right, so what is going on? I'm in survival mode. I should be hearing or seeing some output here. Let's technically leave the area for a moment. The range of spawns. I see spawns down there. See some zombies. That is true. In fact, I see a lot of zombies and spiders down there. You guys aren't supposed to spawn down there. You're supposed to spawn up here. Maybe that'll cause them to despawn down there and respawn up here. That should be out of range for them to spawn down there. But just within range up here. Yeah, there's still a creeper down there. Yeah, just saw a spider despawn. 2 creepers there. Skeleton. I thought I saw an Enderman down there, but not sure. Ooh, 3 creepers. Just nothing. Nothing up here anymore, but just nothing. Four creepers. Oof, a lot of creepers, actually. I think I see at least 8. Did the spawn range change or something? Uh-huh. Oh no, zombie villager. That's something else I need to do. I need to do something about my nearby neighbors. I didn't actually do the whole reason I came over here. And that's to collect the gunpowder. I let the threat of creepers chase me off. And I tell you, they've been exploding a lot quicker than usual here. You used to be able to just hit them, back off a little bit, and keep trailing them around and kill them that way, but that has not worked for me on this little island. Alright, maybe I put some more gunpowder in the house. Let's go take a look. Doubt I put it in this chest, but check anyway. Five gunpowder. $29 there. What I need is a book of mending. Where's my diamond pickaxe? Because I know I have one. Maybe it's out here. Let's check up here before we check downstairs. I'm absolutely positive that I have a diamond pickaxe. Positive of it. But I'm not seeing it. Alright, let's go make one. Noticed I didn't have any wood on me. Or sticks. I have some in the house. Where my diamonds are anyway, so... Lick the diamonds! Alrighty. I'll do my best here. The only reason I care about a diamond pickaxe at the moment is that I want to see about getting some ancient debris when I go to the Nether in a little bit. And I don't think you can get it with just regular iron pickaxes, but we can see. I'm an idiot. I had sticks right here. Hey. Let's make 3. And we'll put 2 of these up. Put 1 there. Grab that rabbit. We'll go cook it. See what enchantments we can get here. Efficiency 4 even. Nice. But not what I want. We'll put 1 here. Oops. Forgot to put the salmon in there too. And I need some sand. Do I have a shovel on me? I do not, but I don't care. I don't know how much sand you need for TNT, but let's get some. Thought I heard a creeper. You're gonna swim out here just to get me? That's so thoughtful of you. I'm nervous because I don't see anybody else popping up here. Maybe that they're finally spawning in the mob farm, which I doubt, but it's possible. Skeleton standing guard up there. I thought this was an island, not a peninsula. Where am I even trying to go? Only made TNT a few times in my life, so I'm not exactly sure what the method or ratios are. $18 TNT. That's not a lot, but it'll do. I was going to do something with those bones, but I went in a different direction. You still working? Oh, my zombie's gone. Don't know why that happened. Excuse me a moment. There. I don't know how or why that zombie would have despawned or died. I sure didn't kill it, and since this isn't an online game, no one else could have. But obviously it wasn't there anymore. Alright. Now, while I've been here a million times, alright, maybe not, but, let's save the location. As soon as I can remember where it is. There it is. Because I don't see why we shouldn't go exploring here today. See what other biomes there are besides these two. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not that I really want to invade a bastion, but wouldn't mind having some blackstone and seeing about some of the other stuff. This lava just does not want me to go behind it. Or go around it, rather. Come on, buddy. We don't have to be enemies. And I have no food on me. Oh well. If I die, I die. It's just a shortcut back home. For a second, I thought that might be a bastion over there, but doesn't look to be. Watch that first step. Whoops. I didn't hit jump when I intended to. Hang on. We're here. We have food. Get food. Nothing up here. Where did I put my food? That was dumb. Is this where I put my axe? I forgot about the shelves that I... Yeah, there's my diamond pickaxe. I forgot about the shelves. Oh well. 17 baked potatoes. All right. I also forgot to grab the gold helmet or boots or whatever it was that I have over here in storage. So we'll go grab those too before we go back into the Nether. You know, might be a little wise. Did I put it in the basement? If not, we'll be making some more... Another gold helmet. Or something. Gold boots. Wouldn't be a bad idea if I, you know, replaced my armor as well here. That's weird that you can have gold boots and iron boots. Oh no, okay. I'm just misseeing things, that's all. No big deal. I'm only mostly crazy. Pay me no, never mind. I want another iron sword. Yeah, I should probably have another iron sword. Would you stop doing that, Ray? Why, hello, Spring. It is going. How are things going with you? Still on the verge of madness? You poor soul. But Pokemon should be good. You like Pokemon. Into the lava with you. I hear you, you ghastly ghast. Why? Why start it over? Well, if you feel you've messed it up, then I don't see any reason not to start it over. Hey, I'm wearing gold. I didn't do anything to you, dude. Why are you attacking me? Why did you attack me? I'm wearing gold boots. Everything's kosher. And then just get attacked from behind. Man, Minecraft is more mean than I remember. Let's put the leather in there. Nether quartz. And we can put that in there too. Get rid of that extra arrow wherever it is. Extra gunpowder. Don't need the shroom light. That can go in there. We're going to take the gold simply for the possibility that we might be able to trade it for something. All right, let's try this again, shall we? I really have no idea why that piglin came for me. Ow, 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 ow. Uh-huh. You guys can't get me. Alright, maybe you can. Are you gonna have a problem with me? Hmm? Are we gonna have a beef? Or are we gonna have a ham? Just coming over here to investigate the slim chance of having a happy gas there. Ow. Oh, gang of skeletons. Great. I'm going to ignore them. If I can. Maybe I can get them to turn on each other. I'm gonna die! The Nether is not liking me today. There I am, just trying to mind my own business in the Nether, and no one will let me. Are you kidding? As soon as I get here? And another one? Ah! Hey. I don't even know where that tunnel is that I started digging. Because these guys just won't let me be. Hey, how's it going? How's your weekend going, Dragon? All right. Let's try here. Since we have a central landmark in the lava fall. Of course, you're always working. Hopefully it's going well. Okay, there's my tunnel. Oh, this is not the same tunnel. It was a different tunnel that I had started before. Oh, nice. Cool, cool, cool. Stargazing is fun. And that's cute. Good move. Giant bears are always the way to go. Especially for Valentine's Day. I don't know if you saw in Discord, but Spring and I are officially engaged now. It's not too bad today, aside from the Nether being mean to me. Thank you very much. We got a ring and everything, so it's official. And another death in the Nether. Thank you very much, Nether. Like I said, this is not going great. There I am, minding my own business, and the Nether says, yeah, no. No worries. And thank you very much again. No, this is my single player game. I need to make sure that the server gets updated as soon as as soon as Paper releases the next version. They've been kind of dragging their feet on it, and I think they've been trying to wait for the new number scheme to actually kick in. Version number scheme, that is. Alright, since I'm having terrible luck going that way, let's try going this way. Don't know where that ghast is, but it keeps giving me the willies. Ow. So much soul sand. Ooh, magma blocks. Kind of want some of those. For reasons. Ooh. I've never played Ark Survival. Spring has a bit. I don't know how much. I don't know if she's played it recently in the last couple of months or not, but she did play it for a little bit last year. Oh, hey, there were a lot of magma blocks directly beneath me. Next. And I did have a shovel on me earlier when I asked if I had a shovel. Silly me. Ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oh, cool. I'll see if I can pop in and watch them. Work has kind of calmed down for the moment, though I'm finally getting ready to have some teammates for the first time in a while. And I may have to, well, not so much entertain them, but show them some of the ropes around Chicago. So if it's during the week, I may be able to watch, I may not, but we'll see. During the weekend, I'll definitely see if I can pop in. But that's up to you, when you decide to stream, not me. Let's get a full stack. Okay, we got a full stack. And a couple extras won't hurt. Yes, I don't know where you are, but you're hurting my feelings. And death. Tried to swim in lava because I did not look down. Hey. All right, we're giving the Nether one more shot here. One more shot. And then it's off limits for the day. But at least that time it was due to my own foolishness, as opposed to just the Nether being mean. Do I have anything on here I want to deposit? May as well take these off, or off my inventory. I'll keep those in case I need them. Okay, gold boots broke. Have any more gold down here? Cool. I'll keep my fingers crossed. And don't forget to promote in my Discord. Not that I have a whole lot of people to promote to, but every little bit helps. Just pop in, go, hey, I'm streaming. I forget how to make boots. Ah, okay. Last chance to be nice to me, Nether. Last chance. All I want to do is explore you a little bit. Ah, another skeleton. What the? What? Hey. And there's the ghast. Oi, 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 oi. Eh. For a second there, I was sure I was gonna die. Good, good, good. In the not too distant future, oof, I was about to jump down there too. The lovely game, the Beaver game, Timberborn, will be releasing its 1.0 update at long last. And so I'll be probably getting back into that soon. So don't be surprised if that's back on the stream schedule and rotation. Ah, come on. Give me a break. Okay, you guys, we're friends, right? Ah, come on. I'm only trying to find another biome, guys. That's all. And you are absolutely welcome, Dragon. I don't have a big community, but you're welcome. And you're welcome to hijack it if you can. If it'll benefit you more than it'll benefit me. And honestly, it probably will. Alright, we'll do it this way. I think the texture on the glow lights, or whatever these are called, is horrible. But they're useful. I was here. Couple skeletons over there. One there. Strange little alcove. Let's see what's through this wall. Next. No worries. Enjoy your lunch. I almost didn't notice that. Yeah, that first step would have been Little fatal. Good. A Royale with cheese. I'm going to try to get down a little lower here. Not that I think this is going to be a path I'm going to be able to find again, but, you know. Just in case. I'd like to make it down to ground level, or rather, lake of fire level. So way down there still. Without dying if I can't help it, but, you know. But if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. Fill in a block or two. Take away a block or two. Really, I just kind of put myself in this pit. Okay. Got magma blocks that way. What's in this direction? More magma blocks. Well, I'm not running low on those, at least. What level am I at? Y35, so I'm still above where I'm supposed to be able to find ancient debris. So I need to go down lower still. I think we may be in a different biome at last. Nope, Crimson Forest still. And there's so much lava nearby, I don't actually want to try to go to the sides. And I still got to go down. Yep, there's some lava. Alright, so this is not the place to go any further. Not down, at least. Let's see if we can... Well, I was trying to see if I could gauge the depth, but that's not possible here. Here, I guess. Alright. Let's see what happens if we go up. We're still in that damn Crimson Forest. Watch, I'm like 10 blocks from where I started. Oy. How big is this stupid biome? Alright, let's try to make a bridge over there. Cool, cool. Oh, good luck. Hopefully you'll have fun anyway. You know, going AFK for a bit may be a curiosity sort of thing, but then maybe it'll turn into something more legitimate. Especially seeing you actually doing stuff, so that can change a mind in a minute. I doubt I'll ever be back here, but just in case, we mark our entrance to the bridge there. Alright, feel better about that. Alright, where's this ghast? Up. Enderman. Ow, ow. Where'd the gas go? Running for it. Finally seem to have found another biome. Hey. That's right, you can't get me while I'm under here. Yeah, I was hoping he'd drop an inner pearl, but no such luck. Oh ho, what is that? That is brick. That is blackstone brick. I have discovered a bastion, I think. I'm gonna write down the coordinates real quick. Negative 40, 34, 427. My fingers actually feel weird, like I can't really flex them properly. Yeah, figured this could be a bad move. But I've never broken into a bastion before, or whatever this is. And the Minecraft is going to be seriously mean to me for getting in here. Or rather, the Nether is. Because that's how it is. Magma cube. And dead. Alright, well, we've had enough of that. Alright, so let's take all this gold out to the outer world. We have more nether quartz, which is good. We have more netherrack than we know what to do with. And didn't really accomplish any of our goals, so meh. But at least we know where the little bastion is when I decide to go back. I was wondering. I didn't even get any of the blackstone because, hey, my inventory is full. So that trip was a bit of a disappointment, no matter how you look at it. Da, 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 da. I'll put the gold up top, even though it doesn't really matter where I put it. I gotta do some more organization. Sooner or later, I'll have to do a nice organization stream in Minecraft. Kind of like I did with Stardew Valley a long time ago. Alright. Take those boots off. We'll wear these ones out. Okay, anything else? Excuse me. Oh, gotta go put that downstairs. See where our minecart is. See if it's hung up on the other end. As if that suddenly started working, you know? This is ridiculous. That's supposed to be solid blocks. The chest is supposed to be solid. Nothing should be able to go through it. But no. I thought about playing Stardew today. But my immediate thought was, if I go and play Stardew, I should probably just start the game over. And I didn't want to do that, so... Cooked pork chop. Alright. It probably launched back through the chest again. Yeah, you did hear that, and those are always good. Especially in Minecraft where, well, it's easy to build up a whole big mess, like I have currently. So I probably need to do that sooner or later. I'm gonna light this place up a bit, and maybe that'll help the spawn rates up top. At least when it's nighttime. Part of me is very surprised I used up all my torches that quickly. Part of me is not surprised. Part of me forgot that I put the torches elsewhere. Yeah, I thought this was a actual island as opposed to a peninsula. I'm kind of surprised by that. Not that I'm pretending to be Bran the Builder or anything. But what I should probably do is build a lighthouse here. Jerks. Yeah. I was trying to be very funny with that. But yeah, she's perfectly fine. Aside from, deciding that she would go ahead and marry me. Still can't understand that. But I'll take it nonetheless. All right. Let's see how we're doing in here now. Doesn't look like anything new has popped in there otherwise that first spot would be filled. And death. All right, fine. You look off the side for a second and you die. But this has been a stream filled with death, so meh. Thank you very much. We both appreciate that. Though I think I'm the luckier one than she is. Yes, I did see a tall, dark, and creepy guy up here. Yeah, where is he? There we go. Still no ender egg, though. Ender pearl. Oh well. Unless it fell in here. It did not, so. Spring. Stop looking at venues. Ah, the sweet sound of death. Oi. The little thing was wearing armor. Alrighty, good. Keep it up. We'll stay here another couple minutes. See what else spawns. Although it is still too quiet. Alright, let's go up top and see what's going on. There's a spider there, a spider there. Like 4 or 5 spiders. I don't know what I'd be. Spring, if I were a Pokemon, what would I be? You don't know? Alright, what would you be? I'm gonna make it night again. See what our spawning rate is like. Alright, Dragon, what would you be if you were a Pokemon? That was a lot of death. Glad that creeper didn't see me. Hey there. How's it going? What kind of Pokemon would you be if you were a Pokemon? That's the current question for everybody. Blame Dragon for it. Snorlax. Fair enough. Part of me says I'd be a Jigglypuff because, you know, mischievous. But I don't know. I like Jigglypuff. But then again, I'm not really a big Pokemon fan. I don't hate it, but I'm not a die-hard, I'm going to watch every episode or collect Pokemon games and cards sort of person. Alright, let's go take another look up top. All the way up this time. See if we still have things spawning on the roof. Looks like that's a no. Just getting spiders. Lots of spiders. Kind of my own fault. I have a section here, that's really meant to keep spiders, or make spiders spawn, so that they spawn down there. But I had hoped that the rest of the things would continue to spawn at a regular rate. Do we have enough spawns down here? A lot of spawns down here? Cows, a few chickens, a few spiders. But not much. Oh, really? I have to change my favorite Pokemon then. Alright, we got spiders, not spiders, zombies and creepers over here. So I gotta finish lighting this area up. No time like the present. I'm not a big Lady Gaga fan. In fact, I would say I even dislike her, but that's because she's more weird than not. I've heard a few of her songs and I don't mind them, but they're not my style. But then again, they're not really meant for me, so meh. I'm an old man, for God's sakes. Worse, I'm Gen Z, old man. Or Gen X, excuse me, not Gen Z. I'm old man. I like my music alternative and grungy, and we liked it that way. Oh yeah? What I think you'll need is a Silk Touch pickaxe in order to pick them up and put them someplace else. Then the big thing will be coming up with a spawn egg for something that you want. I did find an empty spawner somewhere here, and I broke it because I didn't know you had to have a Silk Touch to pick it up. Few more torches, and then I'll pop back out of creative mode. Yeah, I thought this was an island, not a little bay. I didn't know that there was another island over here. Oh, no, you're another peninsula. Few more dark areas. And then as punishment for being in creative mode and placing all of these torches, I will hop out of creative mode down on the ground. With mobs between me and safety. You hit me. Can't believe you hit me. That was rude. We'll check our box and see what we accumulated while we were up there. And then get back to doing something. Chickens. Some string. Redstone? A lot of rotten flesh. Make the climb again. In general, I respect her as an artist. I respect most musicians as artists. But her vibe is not my vibe. And saying that is a bit big, because I generally like most music. About the only music I don't really get into is country or western. And there are the occasional country and western songs that I do get into, or at least enjoy. Oh, I know why the chicken appeared down there. Because there must have been a baby zombie riding a chicken in here. AKA chicken jockey. Alright. We've stared at this long enough. It is, and to be perfectly honest, I did see it once, and I don't think I'll ever watch it again. It was not the best of movies. But then again, I probably wasn't the target audience ever, so there's that aspect as well. Da, 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 da. But, you know, I tend to like a lot of Jack Black movies. And I like Jason Momoa as well. And so I thought, hey, all right, maybe this will be okay. But it was not to my liking. Yeah, I gotta do an organization stream here at some point. Because I have things scattered all over the place. Let's put that book in there. Put the leather there. We'll try to make some more books in the near future to make some more bookshelves. Oh, that sucks. And it sucks that Jason Momoa verbally abused someone. He generally comes off as a pretty cool guy, but if he's doing crap like that, he's not as cool as he seems to be. Let's see how long it takes those chickens to get roasted and in here. There's one. And there's the other. Okay, let's watch our little friend do something with that. Rindo. These chests are empty. Or these two are. There we go. I still feel that I should not only investigate this area better, but actually do something with it. Unbreaking. Alright. Can you put leads on villagers? Anybody know? I'm thinking what I need to do is go ahead and build a villager, not spawner, farm breeder thing. And if I can just put them on leads, or leads on them and drag them over here, that would make things a lot easier. Because I have a couple of leads. Somewhere. Yeah. Let's go see our neighbors. And see if I can drag them about. Although, to be honest, I need to figure out how to use leads first. Because I've never really got a handle on that. Yeah, I think so too. But last time I tried to drag a boat from over at the village, all the way over here, it didn't work out so well. Although, suppose I could flood the area, technically, put water so it flows downhill and uphill, and I think a boat will go up that easily enough. Especially if I'm driving. Here's a perfect test subject. Nope. Cannot put a lead on him. Uh-huh. Wasn't part of my plan, mind you, but I'm not mad about that. For some loose definition of skills. Considering I didn't come all the way over here to even do any caving, I think that's deep enough. This doesn't look like where I came in. Yeah, this definitely does not look like where I came in. Huh, yourself. You're the one who got yourself in that predicament. Alright, what about the rest of you villagers? There are still some of you left, right? Kid there. Farmer over there. Anybody up here? Another one there. You're the cartographer. Want a potato? No, you don't want a baked potato? They're delish. Fine. How about you? Do you want a baked potato? Fine. What's wrong with these people? Don't they know the baked potatoes are the best things ever? In Minecraft? And the world. Anyone here? Nope. Ah, there you are. Alright, so I'll have to figure out how to kidnap a couple of these guys. Or if everybody will allow me, I'll go ahead and build the breeder and spawn some starter villagers in there. That all depends on what you guys would want to see. Dealer's choice, huh? Yeah, autocorrect is a pain. But I knew what you meant. If there's one bit of technology I kind of regret that got invented, it's probably autocorrect. Which is sad and silly, but true. Testing. Didn't know you could put a lead on a chicken. I have no idea how you take a lead off. Give me that. Okay, so you just hit them, or hit in their direction. Looks kind of dangerous out there. Let's go take a look. Alright, those are just chickens. Alright. I thought it was a bunch of zombies and skeletons. Hey, Lucky. Lucky the green sheep. One second. Alrighty. All right. How about some potatoes now? Potatoes are for me. The wheat is for bread. I don't have a hoe on me, so I'll fix that later. But yeah, the wheat is for bread. So that I can actually go ahead and just put the peoples when I get them, one way or another, on into the breeder and not have to worry about it for a little bit. Hmm. On my baked potatoes, if it depends on if I'm at a restaurant or at home. If I'm at home, usually butter, maybe some cheese, and if I have some sour cream, sour cream. If I'm at a restaurant, I typically get it loaded. All right. What I'm kind of thinking about doing now is silly and overcomplicating things. Thinking about making a auto crafter to make bread. Lulu Master, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Excuse me. Okay, so I need a dropper, crafting table, iron is no problem, redstone shouldn't be a problem. Droppers I don't really know how to make, although I've made some. Okay, that's not hard. Alright, let's go make a crafter. And nothing wrong with being a picky eater. I just love potatoes pretty much any way you give them to me. Mashed, baked, fried, as in both French fries as well as just frying them as wedges or some other way. And I'll eat them. Although it's weird. About the only way I don't particularly care for potatoes is in the Taco Bell burritos and things like that. For whatever reason, they tend to upset my stomach. I think redstone's downstairs. Let's make 2 crafters. to make myself a workbench. No, figure that I probably don't have any wood nearby. That's good. I'd like to say that it's good to expand your horizons and try things again after a while. Like, over the last few years, I've discovered that I'm beginning to like sweet potatoes and a few other things that I've hated since I was a kid. Like, I can't say I like sweet potato pie yet, but I do like sweet potatoes from time to time, or otherwise yams from time to time, that I, as a kid, used to hate. And I've been eating oatmeal over the last couple of, well, 6 months or so, which I hadn't eaten in 20 or 30 years, so it's good to check the things you didn't like when you were younger to see if you still don't like them. Nice. I can't get enough of shrimp, crab, lobster, fish in general. I pretty much love almost all things seafood. Almost. I haven't gotten a taste for whatchamacallit, for oysters yet. I haven't had in fact, I haven't had any, to my knowledge, Korean barbecue yet, but it's on my list of things to do. There's a Korean restaurant that some of my coworkers and I have gone to on a few occasions. It's been a while since I've been there, called Banchan, that makes some really good Korean style fried chicken. Nice and spicy. Okay, I forget whether I need a repeater or... Yeah, I must need repeaters. But how do I use the repeaters? Okay, so... Alright, that's complicated, and I'm going to end up using both crafters, after all. Wait, do I have any comparators up here? Repeaters... Don't see comparators. Might have a comparator downstairs. Yeah, that is true. I used to live out in the LA area for 9, well, actually closer to 11 years. rather than 9, like I was saying. But I didn't really get down to Garden Grove, for instance, where I know a lot of Korean and Vietnamese are located, and they have a high percentage of restaurants down there. Most of my consuming food was either in Irvine or up in Irvine, City of Orange, to be precise, the block at Orange, which is now something else now. To go to the Market Broiler. I love that restaurant. Or somewhere up in the LA County area. All right, what does it take to make the comparators? Three redstone torches, 3 stone, and 1 quartz. Why am I doing this? Doesn't need to be this hard. And I think I have some stone down here. Oh no. Wandering trader. I don't know where he is, but I could hear him. I need some building blocks. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's take a stack or 2 of regular stone. Where are you, trader? Not that I want or need anything from you, but I'm curious. Darn it. The trader's probably down in the pit, which is kind of funny. I can't imagine how he got down there or how he might want to get out, but probably where he is. All right. We've got less than an hour left in this stream. We're going to end in about 47 minutes from now. Where am I going to build this spawner? Or breeder? Where? It doesn't have to be very big. But it would be nice to have it someplace central. Or at least convenient. Excuse me. Really? Chainmail? Now, I've never built a villager breeder before, so this is going based on what I understand about them and my own decisions, my own intuition. It'll probably be completely wrong. And botched. So do not copy me. All out of torches? All out of torches. $33. Yep, you're right. Thank you. I'm blind sometimes. The problem with getting old is your sight starts going. And mine seems to be going faster and faster at times. Alright, what I need to do is get a lot of wood, too. What I'm thinking about doing is just having a kind of farm sort of thing to it. And try, quote-unquote, to have a decent little farm aspect to it where they grow their own wheat. And the wheat, when it gets collected, because we won't have any... Well, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I kind of think maybe I should have an automated farm or something actually to collect the wheat to provide the food, or to provide the wheat to uh, get put into the crafter to produce bread, which, if I use another dispenser at a certain point, say, to compare to see how much bread there is, it'll just go ahead and start spitting it out. To the bedroom area, where, at least periodically, or maybe I'll have a sun sensor or something, so that it can spit it out at night when the miners, or not miners, the peoples actually go ahead and climb into bed. But I don't know. I need to look at something to see exactly how to build a breeder. This is a very spontaneous sort of thing. Like I said, I've never done before, so I don't know what I'm doing. I've seen them, but never actually built one before. Never even considered how to build one, really. I know you get two villagers together, with beds, a third bed available, and they'll go ahead and breed when they get food. But beyond that, I don't really know. So, tell you what, I'll leave it at that. That. And we'll get some supplies, some wood, to actually try to build the thing later. And to build other things. May as well build a not guild hall, a villager hall as well while we're at it. Let's put that in there, that and that. And those, and these, and the others, and whatnots, and the who's it's. So, my homework in the next couple of days, over the next week, really, will be to look at breeders, come to an understanding of how they work, and to actually start work on one. Or get it ready to start working on one. I don't want to do it off stream like I've mentioned before. I try to do everything in this game on stream. But for the moment, let's grab some cherry wood. You are very welcome. You have a great day and great weekend. I'm assuming that all these chickens running around escaped from my little enclosure over there. Otherwise, I have no idea where they came from. But like my zombie and my iron farm, things seem to have shifted somehow, some way, on their own. Gotta make that. I don't really know how much wood I will need for any of this, any of my plans and thoughts. But you can never have too much wood. It's never too early to start replanting. Yeah, a few unfriendlies around. Which is not surprising considering the time of night it is. I should just go inside and go to bed. But I'm a troublemaker, so. Wow, didn't expect that to hit. Could it be? Could it be that I'm actually getting good at Minecraft? Aside from, dying in the Nether? Is that a possibility? Yeah, I know. Imagine being good. Or getting good. He almost had me. Almost. Wait. Away from my bamboo, you. I screwed up. Wasn't my fault, but I still screwed up. I'll probably die here. Yep. Mainly because it's easier to teleport back home as a result of death than it is to walk home. So, meh. Trying to be sneaky. Silly creeper. As if I need more cherry blossom trees. What I need is more white oak and dark oak. But it doesn't hurt to, you know, have some more cherry blossoms as well, so. Just hanging out here to see if there's any saplings that drop. Just for a minute. Yep, couple. Alrighty. Next sort of question is, do I build these out of the new villager hall when I build it? Do I build it out of stripped oak, or stripped cherry wood, cherry blossom, whatever, or regular? That I don't know. You guys are what? Dark oak saplings? Minecraft saplings. Just saplings. Fine. But I do need more dark oak, and I do need more pale oak, too. But I have enough cherry that I don't have to worry about it, even if I don't replant a tree. I think I had feathers in another chest over here. Yeah. So once again, I'm seeing I need to have a nice cleaning and organization stream. I have too many places where I have string, too many places where I have gunpowder, too many places where I have this, that, or the other. Yeah, see, more feathers there. We'll hold off on that. I have spider eye out in the mine. So, But before we go to the mine, let's go up top and see what our bamboo situation is looking like. Nice. refill our smelting, our super smelter fuel. Not that I think it'll ever be low, but, you know. Now, did I put those spider eyes over here, or did I put them downstairs? It must be downstairs. And again, more argument pro cleaning and organization stream. There's something else. I came back over here for something. I don't remember what I came back over here for. Efficiency. Boring. Night again already? Check near me in case I have someone sneaking up on me. I heard your many legs, Mr. Spider. Why I did that, I have no idea. I had no particular need for any of that, let alone the little bit of stress it caused. I had, for a time, a second blue chicken in here, but it seems to have escaped. Or disappeared. But I think what I'll do is go ahead and wrap up in the very, very near future here. As in the next minute or so. And call it a week. I took the rest of the spider eyes out to the mine, so I don't have any here. So that's fine. Perfectly fine. Ooh, I was almost out of arrows. Arrow planks. Alright, so we'll go ahead and sleep and call it a day. So, thank you very much for joining me today. Hey, Spring, do we have anybody we can raid? Is Essie live? I'll be back next weekend, probably with more Minecraft, or I wanted to do Cyberpunk actually today, but that didn't work out so much. Thank you very much, Spring. So we'll raid Essie, and we'll see what else we might play next weekend. Not sure. Maybe we'll go back to Hightail and do some Minecraft on the other day. But as I said at the top of the stream, I will probably be either late on Sunday next week or not streaming at all. Spring and I have something to do next weekend, next Sunday, so we'll see. But in any case, I appreciate you joining me and coming by and, you know, keeping me company, hanging out. And so I hope you'll have a great weekend yourself. Let's go ahead and get this raid going. Hang on. I forget how to do this. It's been so long since I've raided anybody. Alright. Kicking that raid off. Hope you have a great weekend, great rest for your weekend, and I will see you all when I see you. And tell Essie I say hi. Bye.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other